Go, Adrian.
Go!
Oh, for God's sake. So professional. Welcome back.
Go!
I will throw a projectile. So, welcome back to the Geek Initiative for episode 19, Interview with Dhampir, part 2. We are just coming back now. So, Lawson has just come downstairs and sat down.
What do you mean?
I've
been here the whole time.
So,
Don't know what you mean.
we
What do you mean?
left off with a calm tavern and interviewing young Embark. However, now you can hear sounds like a brawl happening outside.
Sam was speaking to Lanaran, or speaking about.
Two.
Hearing the brawl, I'm going to kind of just... Magnus?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a fight. Want to go deal with it?
Yeah.
Come on!
So, as you stand up, Sam says, "Leave your weapons in here, boys. It's a tavern brawl."
Oh. It's okay. I'll hold them. You headbutt them where it hurts.
Okay.
Let's go.
No. Leave my weapons behind.
Edmund also stands up. Goes, "Oh, been ages since I've had fun."
Go on, show us what you're made of.
After you, of course.
Opens the door, heads out. So,
Go.
we will. So as you head out there, Edmund is kind of walks out, looks around ahead of you, and immediately sets off towards two orcs.
It's the orcs, it's going to happen.
I mean, there's a lot of people there. Fine. So it seems like there's 3 dwarves and two orcs, and a couple of humans that have all sort of broken into violence.
Do you want the dwarves or the humans? I think you want the humans. You seem to give the impression you like fighting up.
Well, which side are the orcs on?
It seems like everybody seems to be on their own side.
Oh, okay.
Dwarves or humans?
Humans.
You took the orcs.
Humans drop quicker. Let's go for them first.
Well, I mean, you go off and deal with... Pick a group, I'll go for the other one. He's obviously gone for the orcs and we'll have a race. See who deals with that film first.
Cool.
Gold?
1 gold.
One gold?
Off we go.
Edmund is not involved. So
If he beats us, we pay him.
we will come back to that. Sure. So Elanaran is like, a fight. Can we leave? Can we go somewhere else, please? I don't like violence.
Lanaran, we are perfectly fine staying here, in this room. There's all protection you need in this room.
He looks very anxious.
Is that barmaid coming with the food yet? And the drink?
No. It seems like there's a tavern brawl between her and him. And Alana is. I must insist. Can we? Is there somewhere else we can go?
Too quivering.
I don't know that we can get back upstairs, and I don't really want to go outside in case the brawl spills over. I think we're far safer here. Sam hasn't gone, has he?
No, Sam is still there.
Yeah. So we really, really are safe here. Sam, would you try to reassure?
He is once again
Yeah, picking his
sleeve. And Sam goes, puts a hand on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Car. His eyes flash red when he does it.
Mm-hmm.
And Elanaran almost seems like he
falls asleep into the long slumber of death.
He looks dozed. Almost looks like he's been.
Does that feel better?
Sorry.
Odd.
But better than anxious.
Strange. Magic.
Probably is magic, but let's not worry about that. The point is that we are safe and you are fine.
He nods. Sam kind of looks at him. They're probably not going to get much out of him at this stage, however.
I can perk him up a little bit.
No.
I don't think we're getting much out of him either way.
Let's,
I slide one of my experimental elixirs across the table.
I thought he wasn't receiving any medicaments from you.
He is not receiving any medicaments from me, but this might perk him up. Just a touch.
Not yet.
He's better calm.
Fine. So I just neck it myself.
Go for
Because
it.
if it's not being, it's not going to be appreciated, then I'll drink it. I'm now hovering
Once again, we
slightly
hover.
off the chair.
I do love
Right.
the hover.
So we've got one that's on a low and one that's on a high.
There he is.
Yeah, literally just hovering like 3 inches off the chair.
But
So-
it's better than floating 3 feet in the air.
See, I've been experimenting with it. I think I've just about got it under control. Just about.
Yeah.
Just about under control.
Fire it around upside down.
So the
Is that the barkeep just pouring a drink, watching the fighting? Yeah?
Yep. That's exactly what's happening. The barkeep. So back outside into the brawl, is a very portly human man, old, probably 80. Mutton chops, big beard.
Long flowing hair.
No, just white beard, bald on top. He
Shades.
he turns around. You both can see this because you are both still not engaged in combat. And pulls a very large hammer off a display behind him. Which he then proceeds to use like a walking stick to come around the bar.
Okay.
To lift this hammer, he must be incredibly strong. To be using it in one hand, he must be inhumanly so. Boom, boom, boom. Slams it through the haft 3 times on the floor. Pack it in! I will not have it. And everybody but the orcs seems to come to a faltering stop.
What'd you do that for? Ruined a bloody good fight.
He looks at you. You want a fight? Come and have one.
I believe in you. You've got this. I tell you what, if you beat
I'm going
him,
to look at him and then look at the hammer and then look at him and look at the hammer.
if you beat him, I'll give you a gold.
If you beat me, I'll be the hammer. It's ornate. It is beautiful.
Twitching.
Good sir. To make it fair, you don't get to use the hammer.
I'm an old man. This
Ah.
is making it fair.
Yes, but he is also an old kobold. Look at him.
Looks at him. How old is Magnus?
I don't think I ever wrote it down.
6.
He would be,
Kobold
in human
midlife.
terms, probably about late 20s, early 30s.
Looks at him and goes, no, he's not.
Okay, to make it fair, would you allow me to assist him?
I'll take you both.
We've got this.
Flats only.
Basically, he doesn't want you to kill us. Just maim.
You can knock us out, but I'd rather not die, just over a bit of fun.
No one in this town's died in 60 years.
Excellent. Right, everybody, get your bets in.
The orcs are brought to a halt by this.
Let's get the table sorted.
Can
let's
we
make a
hear
nice
any of this
area.
from down below?
So you're not below, you're just kind of in a room
No,
off.
can we hear any of it?
You can hear, you heard him yell, you heard him bang, but you
So-
didn't hear the conversation.
So as to understand, because I don't have my hexblade with me, I have no magic at this point.
You have no magic. If it helps you at all, no, just here.
Now, I had to leave my weapons behind.
That's correct, yeah.
Unarmed strikes it is.
Didn't say I had to leave any armour behind.
Okay.
It's a lovely shield.
I don't think it's going to help us.
Actually,
In grinding, I
according
think
to
I can
the,
still pass it.
DMG, I do believe that shields do not count as armor
They don't.
for the purposes of.
But it's not a weapon
AC.
either.
No, that's true.
There you.
So
So,
besides, it's like a buckler.
Are we rolling
It's
initiative?
strapped to his arm.
you are.
Yeah.
Fuck. As you're rolling initiative,
That's that one.
I said that wrong. Wait.
So as you're making ready,
0.
as you're making ready, he waves his hand, and one of the barmaids throws a kitchen knife across the floor to you, and onto you. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
There will be one d4. They are daggers, basically.
Yeah, I've got dagger written down. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that.
Okay.
So initiative.
Yeah.
That would be 21.
Very, very impressive. So.
Wait, you've got boots.
Actually, 20.
What do the boots do?
Boots, Adrian. The boots.
The boots of.
The boots would allow me to give you my initiative,
Which is what?
be +8, but I then don't get it instead.
You do get it, but you reduce the amount you get.
Okay, so I got 20, and you got
So I rolled and that one +8 would take me to 9.
yeah. I think you should still go in last. I think.
Maybe, you don't know, he could be an old man that's got a horrendous dexterity. Worse than me.
He's also challenged you to a bar fight over a hammer and says no one has died in the last 60 years, so I doubt that.
I also think he's the immortal Santa Claus.
Yes, but
I mean,
Put it this way, when the barkeep,
Kill Santa.
in my mind, when the barkeep
There's
has
a-
an ornate weapon above the bar, you know damn well that he reached a very high level of adventurer, then retired. Magnus is expecting to lose, but he's itching to punch something.
And there's another clue that we should speak of. He's got a Scottish accent. That means something.
Does it?
Yeah.
That means he's.
Oh, it's Billy
It
the Hard
also,
Man.
it also means something that we know that Isaac fudges his numbers.
He doesn't
Isaac has
fudge.
never fudged any numbers.
Go on, roll
So-
the weapon then.
Alright, okay.
However, Isaac has a propensity to giving dwarves.
He's human.
I know, but to
But anyway.
giving dwarves Scottish
Oh, let's
accent.
fight.
He's a giant dwarf.
So it'd be a 9 with his initiative.
So mine would be 21 dropped down to 20.
Mhm.
Actually, no, what was...
It's reduced by what his is.
Yeah,
Oh.
is it his modifier?
So -1. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, mine would be down to 20 then.
Okay. So.
So...
I just realised. If you're going before him, you get your wonderful feet.
yeah. So I'm just thinking whether to use that or not.
Well, you get it automatically, don't you?
Yeah. So it would automatically be a critical hit. So yeah,
That's not how that ability works. It only automatically crits if the creature is surprised.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Yes, but
So it
you do
hasn't
not
taken a turn.
automatically crit.
And any hit you score against the creature.
Against a surprised creature
Right.
is the wording.
Right. So I just have advantage then.
I mean, which still gets you a sneak attack, which is good.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
So I will move up.
Flank him!
I'm going to move round behind him to allow him to flank.
Slide through the legs.
And as I go slide, I'm going to kind of go as if I'm going to run round to his side, but twitch, slide through his legs, and I'm going to go for the inside of his thigh as I go through. It's only 11. There's a nimble old fart.
So as you're
Can't believe I
sliding,
rolled a 3 and a 5.
as you're sliding through, the knife hits him, which doesn't cut it.
Okay.
Doesn't go through the letters.
Yeah. That's about all I can do then. I don't get 2 attacks.
Rogue speed. So, Mark.
Getting into advantage. Am I, because of the way it is, I believe I can still hexblade curse him. Because it just says a bonus that I choose a creature and I myself curse them.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So I'll hexblade curse him.
Okay.
The dagger is going to go to my offhand. Because of the way 2-weapon fighting, if I have that, theoretically, I should be able to punch and offhand. Cut, because it turns around and says you only need to have a...
Strictly, I believe 2-weapon fighting says that it has to be a weapon attack, and your unarmed strikes are not considered weapon attacks because you're not a monk.
I think that is the case. I think that is the case.
Well, in that case, I'll have the dagger in my main hand then.
So,
You can go run up with the other.
So bonus action, hexblade cursing, run up with advantage.
Fucking nat 20!
please don't clap, it clips.
Sorry.
We apologise to everybody at home that just went deaf.
Head up.
Unfortunately, you now
Unless
hear
you're
this
Harry.
apology.
Unless you're Harry.
Give us
No,
bits
I
if you're
will
deaf.
go specifically to Harry.
Yes,
So,
giving us bits restores your hearing on it.
that's how it works.
True.
Um,
Do you have
So-
subtitles?
Oh, fucker. Oh well.
You did what to win?
2, so 6, 5, so 11, 14 points of damage.
Okay. So, how are you doing it? What kind of...
So with him kind of looking at him, he'll just kind of get a slight cut to the arm that he's holding the hammer with. So I'm basically aiming to like try and slice across like his hand or something.
so across his hand. Okay.
Basically
So-
somewhere to try and loosen the grip on the hammer.
So as you come across, you cut through, you can see he bleeds, and as you're looking at his hand, it doesn't heal, but it's almost like the bleeding stops. The wound is still there, but he stops bleeding very quickly.
He's cheating.
He still took 14 damage.
Fair enough.
And then fuck it, might as well. Action surge
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go again.
That's the way.
for a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit. He is Hexblade Curse, which means that is also a crit.
That would no. So it's if I roll the 19, that was a 19
Sorry, yes.
because it was a 12 plus 7.
Yes.
And that's going to be a total of 8 plus 3, another 11 points of damage.
That'll do. Again, is that again against the hand?
Yeah, so at this point...
Because he's got it in 2, so...
So basically, one cut, then...
On the other hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically trying to even out the thing to try and see if I can
Again,
get...
cuts across, it bleeds for a moment, but it then suddenly stops bleeding. The wound, however, remains.
Because it's his turn to punch one of us with a hammer.
So,
He's probably going to hit both of us. He's going to have multi-attack, watch.
want to talk about it.
Just roundhouses.
So he is going to make a weapon attack against Magnus. So he turns around with the hammer, and it's almost like he's going for a golf swing at you.
Is he wearing like Argyle style trousers?
No.
That would be playing too much on the Scottish accent.
However, he sort of loses his balance a little bit, and it comes up and skims past your head. He misses.
Of course he does.
And then,
He then carries on swinging round.
Yeah, he continues to swing with this. He kind of course corrects, continues it, and is going to hit you.
Gonna try.
He does.
I get the opinion that was a nat 20 back at me.
I don't want to talk about it.
That was a nat 20 back at me.
So,
I mean, I'm the bigger target, so.
You take the piss out of my size.
No, I'm just saying.
Would you like some smite on that, sir?
would I like you smite? No, he's not a paladin.
Oh, damn
He's
it.
not.
He is not Walter Smitty.
Santa would be a paladin in my game.
He's not Santa. His name's Bart.
But
Yes, Bart the bartender.
Hello, Bart.
Don't have a cow, man.
I need to write that down.
Hello, Bart.
But
I'm hoping with this, even if we lose, it's somewhat impressive. No, wait, no. To the point where he's like, it was a good fight.
Yeah. So,
calculations out.
How many hit points do you have?
yeah. How much health you got?
What, a total? 49 after the 1 point I took earlier.
Delicious.
So,
He's got his 56 points of damage. What I feel like is coming up now.
no. So that is.
So in excess, that would be total character death.
Yeah. So that is 23 points of bludgeoning.
Upon hearing, presumably,
A very large crunch.
a large crunch, I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
Ow!
Sounds like something's going on.
Okay, that
I
was
don't know,
nice.
go up and see what's going on.
Should we intervene for that?
That's a cracked rib.
I just want to go up and see what's going on.
Magnus,
It's not
I'm
like
just going to inform you.
Make a strength saving throw.
It's not like you needed that spine.
Someone's going through a wall.
Seems to happen to him quite a lot.
So that is a 24.
24. Very good, sir. Very good. You only slide backwards 10 feet.
Magnus,
No, wasn't.
Magnus, mistakes may have been made.
Between rounds, I might peer up and see what's going on. May I begin
You know what this
to
means, though,
shoot?
don't you?
You met.
What?
Well, because you've now slid back,
You're not flanking anymore.
no sneak attack.
So,
He's lucky I haven't got the sword.
well taken, lad.
And as he goes, ha ha ha,
That's your turn.
I shove the dagger straight up his backside.
You well on the try.
You got cheeks of steel.
Right in the arse.
Cheeks
But I
of
don't
steel.
get advantage.
Cheeks of steel. Cheeks of steel.
Bonds of steel.
You know what this is? This is a lesson in humans trying to beat up an old man.
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit either.
Remember,
It's my
kids,
turn.
respect your elders.
It is indeed your
I
turn.
hate my
I'm probably
dice
just
hate
gonna
me
go-
today. I can't roll above a 5.
I'm going to kind of look at him after taking the hit. He says, well, him, like, at the very least, even if we don't beat you, might earn your respect. Go straight back in, get advantage, and swing
Tavern
again.
laughs.
Yeah, so to speak.
Hang on, I just thought. Before you take your turn.
It's chilling. Okay, whatever. Go. Whatever. No,
I was going to say,
Bonus action.
cunning action, disengage and step back.
Alright. Does that change what you're going to do?
I'm going to
Will I be
move.
rolling the attack without the advantage?
I will move round to be next to him. So when you're engaged, if one of us is engaged, the other is close enough to get flanking. Or actually no, because you're going to come back in, aren't you?
Yeah, because he's been knocked.
So
Oh,
I'll stay
wait,
where I am.
wait.
I'll stay where I am.
Wait, no,
It makes sense.
it's fine. I still get the advantage. Because I have a bonus action, which is going to give
Well, no,
me...
because as soon as it's your turn, you're going to move back in and attack him anyway. So I may as well stay where I am. Yeah, ignore everything I was saying.
Fantastic. I would love to.
Again, as usual.
So, bonus action, fighting spirit, I get advantage and an extra 5 hit points.
Temporary.
Which would have then meant...
As you try to do that, as you're kind of focusing to bring that out, you don't feel the normal surge of resolve.
Got the fighting spirit.
You gain advantage, but you don't get temporary hit points.
Daddy said no.
What's he pulling?
Well, it was 17 plus 7. So I'm assuming I hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's only going to be 8 that time.
Okay, still a shot.
At this point in time.
Where are you aiming?
So as I come, I'm going to kind of feint, but I'm going for his hand, and I'm going to jab the dagger straight under his armpit to try and
So,
aiming more to get it to a point where it's going to kind of weaken the arm bar, going for 10 tickles.
okay. So, hits solidly, goes in. The wound is there, but it's almost like you hit, like, when you normally, because you've done that kind of attack before, you've severed a tendon in this way. Normally it feels like you're up against some form of rope and then cut through it with a sudden snap. What it feels like when you do it this time is that you've come up against a metal pole and can't get it to bite. So you've gone through flesh, but you can't seem to sever the tendon.
So, hit metal.
It feels like metal.
This man is so tough, he's sinew and not muscle.
He's actually.
And then
We're fighting Wolverine,
and
aren't we?
then I've still got
steel endoskeleton.
and then I've still got some movement, so with it staying in, kind of going to go behind him. So he's going to have to turn around and turn his back to Magnus if he wants to swing at me.
So
And I'm going to take one for the team.
That doesn't mean you can give him one.
If there's not a kobold or Rengoku-sized hole in the side of the tavern at the end of this fight, I shall be incredibly disappointed.
I'm just waiting for Mal.
Let's see now.
kobolds fly a lot further than people do.
And I think
And also-
this fight, because when
and
you
also-
hovering, I end up in fucking orbit.
Also,
Team Malkador's blasting.
wait, at this point in time, I'd like to also note the kobold probably doesn't have a +7 to his strength save.
Once again, he is prepared for golf. So comes to his turn, I believe.
He's not going to go for me.
You
I'm not
don't
doing
know.
anything.
You don't know, he might.
I haven't even hit him yet.
I mean, to be fair, he's got to hit me first.
Pesky bee.
Oh, did you nat 20 me again?
It's either that or he's nat 1.
I don't know. I can't read that face when he's like this. He's about, yeah, he's nat 20 me again.
Splat, splat, splat.
And this, ladies and gentlemen,
This is how Rengoku died.
He's just a
No,
champion
this is just how
fighter.
Rengoku- this
He
is how
can't sing
Rengoku-
19s.
this is how Rengoku and Magnus became the best of friends. Because those that lose a bar fight together stay together.
6 feet under.
How much?
27.
27. I would like to inform people at home If this bastard hadn't have took the 5 hit points off me, I would have survived this hit.
You're down.
I'm on 0. If he hadn't have took the 10 hit points off me...
Roll a strength saving throw. You still have the chance to save against this before you fly anywhere.
It doesn't matter, he's unconscious.
It's good. It's gold.
I can say he can't make a strength
gold.
save.
He's not unconscious. So the impact is imparting the force whilst he is conscious. So I allow the save. The impact knocks him unconscious, but I allow the save.
To be fair, I'm a big fan that the dice always tell the story. Got a 10 on that one. I'm more than happy at this point to be like, no, that fucking knocks him out.
Yeah.
So let me guess. Upswing, under the chin.
Yeah, so that is an upswing.
Landing on a table.
Scattering Rengoku across a table that is covered in drinks and empties.
So that's going to make an almighty clap.
An almighty
hear
clap.
that.
Tavrion begins applauding.
So Rengoku is spread eagle, 4 limbs in each direction, across a circular table.
At which Sam...
At this point in time, I'd like to know if he's hit me. The knife's probably still in him at this point.
Yeah, probably.
I'll go running into the
You hear the
bar.
clap. Yeah,
You left me alone with the land around.
No, I haven't. Sam's there.
But I can't do 2 attacks.
You left me with Sam. Only
If you
Sam
hold-
had a land around.
Sam
2 daggers.
can
You can
stop you.
bonus action attack 2 weapon fight automatically with 2 daggers.
Right.
If you take the dagger from him, you have 2
Do I
weapons
have
you
to
can
wait
fight.
until the next round?
So
I'll do it now.
we will come round to the next round.
Wait, can we join in? Can I join initiative then?
If you would like.
At the end of last round?
At this point in time, I would like to ask,
It's not
are
the
they
end of his
bringing the
turn.
weapons?
At the end of his turn.
You've still got your second attack.
Woo! Gonna play golf with a kobold.
For comedy effect.
What's wrong?
16.
Did he roll a 15?
There's damage
dodge.
dice being rolled, so I think it was a solid.
Yeah, but not as
That's
many
only
against
on
me.
a
I got
exchange,
that
right?
20
That's
twice.
true, yeah.
And as I said,
Any
back
hit?
at home, I'd like to
I was
inform you,
only-
if this bastard hadn't have took my
That's
5
all.
hit points, would have survived 2 hits from this bastard.
That is a hit.
Anyway, I just said uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So I'm going to take half,
Okay.
which I'm also hoping also means that it's going to have an effect on how far I go flying.
Probably not.
Because I managed to dodge out of the way of most of it.
I will.
It'll be a glancing
It'll
blow.
be a glancing blow.
But
So
a
I'm going to say
painful
that
one.
you do not have to make the same. You haven't had a solid connection, therefore you haven't had the imparting force. The
How much am I
blazing
hurting
blow
by?
is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
See, I took the nat 20, so you didn't have to.
Is his turn nearly finished?
That is the end of his turn. So if people want to join in, you are welcome to roll ahead.
Literally just rolled a nat 20.
Have you walked in the room then?
Yeah.
So 20 plus. What's your initiative? Okay, so 22.
Oh dear me.
That means.
I'm
Got
still in the room with the
17
land around.
to join.
And Sam.
And Sam, but I'm going to
17
be
to
asking
join.
some questions.
Okay. So back to the top of the order.
So I'm just checking the order. Okay, so my action is going to be path to the grave for Magnus on his next turn.
Okay. So you're part of the graving Bart.
Huh?
You're targeting Bart so that he gets vulnerability.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Words all.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
And then my bonus action is spare dying. I don't even have to be in touch range, which will stabilise someone on 0
So,
hit points.
path to the grave does what, sorry?
If he hit
Gives-
It's the one that gives you the.
So, strictly speaking,
Go on then.
what it does is it gives Bart vulnerability to all damage on the next hit that hits him.
Right.
Next time he is damaged, he's vulnerable to the whole of the damage for that attack.
Fair enough. It's not going to be much.
Well, double's better than none.
A rogue is rubbish
I
unless he's
believe-
got someone
Adrian,
To-
I believe in you, mate.
I'm dead. I am so dead. This is more now a question of how long does he last?
All you need is somebody to flank him.
Will that be all?
Sorry, yes.
Mate, he's going to come in and start some bardic inspiration.
The only bardic inspiration to bar.
Great mind, great
I was
mind.
going to say because
Good show!
I was going to say because actually, if you were to join in, I would stop the fight
No, yeah, bardic inspiration to bar covertly, but not
because
that
the fight was
covertly.
agreed between us two and him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I'm
like I
not
say,
fighting, I'm just,
we went in expecting to lose.
I'm
we just wanted
just
to fight.
loading the scales.
That's fine.
So you could have heat, so you're not healing.
One D8. He can also use that
Stabilise him.
I will.
for healing or
not
damage.
listen.
I see. He will not be.
Ah,
Will that be awesome?
yes.
Mark, you've been spared.
Yeah.
He has been spared.
Congratulations.
You're no longer dead.
At this point, Z comes downstairs.
Oh.
She's like pouring at her eyes and like,
Yeah.
oh.
Don't ruin the fight.
Come on, we can win this one.
No, don't need anybody to join in. It's a fair fight.
She's not joining the initiative. She's definitely not equipped for fighting.
No.
She's in basically her bed clothes.
Distraction tactic.
It is
Joseph,
not.
make the art.
It is not.
Weapons of mass distraction, I say.
No, it is a very, very. It's like a moon. It is.
Yeah.
Jotham, make the art.
Yes, Asimar cleric
Quick.
in Mumu. And
Just imagine a Teletubby one.
Comes down as
A flan? No, it'll be a flannelette buttoned up to the neck, nice dress with a little frill that goes around there.
So
we-
Amy,
gathered
wait,
Is it going to be a
Wait.
wee willy winky hat?
wait, so you mean Amy from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. something
No,
like
it's just-
that, yeah.
Anyway,
she's like bleary eyed. She's, what the fuck are you lot up to?
Well, I'm stopping him from dying.
Which makes it Bark's turn. But
Go.
hey, what's his turn?
Adrian hasn't had his turn yet.
oh no, he hasn't. Sorry, Adrian.
I was
So-
going to say.
As a bonus action, I'm going to give myself advantage with steady aim.
I'm gonna huck a dagger at him.
And I'm going to try and shove the dagger. Is he facing me or is he facing... he would be facing me, isn't he? Because he was the last one he attacked.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to try and cut off his wee willy winky.
That's not bar fight tactic.
So I'm not actually cutting it off, I'm more trying to slice through it and up.
Right, so
I'm a rogue! Dirty fighter!
And
There's
that,
dirty fighting and then there's like mutilating.
and that is how Bart became Bartella.
That's not how that works.
Bartholomew.
Roll for an attack.
So that would be 21,
He did it finally.
What's that?
Is that
Plus
it?
10.
please.
21.
Come on, let me hit
Mate,
something.
I hit.
I'm about to die,
Hallelujah.
Good.
Right, now roll
Right.
good.
so he's going to be fully vulnerable to this.
Considering this man has tendons of iron, he's going to have balls of steel, so I don't know why you're trying this.
Balls of steel. I love it.
Bartman.
His secret vigilante persona.
Come on, pick up D4s. Right.
But the barkeep with the balls. Bury them.
Okay, so that'll be
Alliterated.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 18, 27.
Which will then double. Because.
Does it double?
Vulnerability doubles it.
Yeah.
Adrian!
Oh,
You
so
took
his,
the highest damage
You've done the
back!
highest damage.
Yeah, you got it
With the
back off
dagger.
me.
Yeah, with 56, he took it back off of us! Yeah, Adrian's back to his winning ways. For
Yeah, no,
27 double.
27 doubled is 54.
He's still ahead.
But yeah, but you're ahead by 4.
54.
54 fucking damage.
With a dagger.
With
no
a
less.
dagger.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stick it down there. Sideways, through it, pop in one of the bags and into one of the veins.
I've just had to point out, here he is taking all the credit again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you've got to bear in mind is Magnus has no idea you cast that.
So Adrian has no idea you cast that.
So
I'm just method acting here.
Okay.
Take that!
you miss his particulars,
And get him right in the sphincter.
Well,
but you do contact, and again it feels like you get a solid hit, but he doesn't bleed very much.
This man is still up, having taken 54 damage.
Dirty fighting!
how much damage have you given him so far?
Get him, Bart!
Not that right. We haven't got to 100 yet. This guy's going to be like level 20 retired adventurer.
So it's about 300 hit points. Okay.
Santa Claus.
He's not bleeding very much, people. This should be making us think.
Maybe he's a vampire. Or Dhampir.
I reckon he's already dead. Now, anyway,
No.
at least in my mind, I'm thinking that he's going to come out of this thinking, all right, I respect you two, even though I killed you.
So as you make that hit, on his turn, he kind of looks at you and goes, "Ho, lad! Well struck!"
In my turn, could I roll to see if I get back up by succeeding a death save?
You'd need to succeed 3, but yeah, you can roll.
I mean, if I'm nat 20, it doesn't matter.
Gives you 2.
But
But you've been spared
you
the
can't
dying.
anyway.
You're
Spare the dying, so
stabilised.
you're not doing death saves.
Yeah, you're stabilised.
Because you've been spared, you can't do that.
I mean, if someone comes along and happens to find a healing potion on you and pours it down your throat, you can get back up again.
That's true.
He's got
Only
loads of
some-
them.
I've got loads of them.
If only
Yeah, it's just whether anybody walks up and does it.
Yeah, fair.
Bad man.
Right,
Okay,
really bad.
just kind of there. My turn.
Although it might be quite
Just hear
entertaining.
As it almost sounds like he has a collapsed
I'm
lung.
waiting for my next
Yeah, you just hear this crackling
He's
sound
the
coming from his
original.
chest.
Yeah, so in my turn I have a collapsed lung.
So, fantastic. That makes it bar. But,
I'm going to rummage in his robes.
on your turn, yes.
Oh, you lucky thing.
So,
When is my turn?
after Bart,
But we'll probably be fucking unconscious.
Kobold golf. Kobold golf. I want to see him go flying out the nearest window.
Wait, can I just throw it out there? Like one of those T-shirts with like PGA Tour thing, but it's just bar, swinging a hammer at Magnus.
I put Ashira in your
Joseph, make the design.
See,
And Jonathan will
see,
do.
this is why we do
You have to
silly
fill
shit
in
like
the
this,
form
because it
every
gives
time
us
you do
merch
that.
idea. Welcome to the Kobold Golf Tour,
Yeah.
the KGA.
AGA.
Golf.
Golf. Golf.
Look, you definitely on that.
Nice.
You can't see your dice though, can you?
Yeah, okay.
You've got to look down.
Nice.
Ah, yeah,
Okay,
you
maybe that's
flinched
because it
first.
fell over.
Flinched first.
Nice approach. Sorry.
Fucking Wii Sports Golf.
You gotta do.
I've just got this picture of this dwarf going and wiggling his hips a bit as he gets ready.
He's not a dwarf.
He's a man.
I'm just
He's
waiting-
just Scottish.
He's Santa.
I'm just waiting for all the blue people to turn up and one stays around.
He's
and
hard.
goes, "I still
He's got
need to see the
Scottish
shotgun."
accent. He's got a hammer and a beard. He's a dwarf.
He's just a
He
very
is
big
just a
dog.
bloke.
He's just a big bird.
And his name's Bob.
And he's got a lot of hit points.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm
hit.
going to say. He's, you can't
It's a hit, is it? That's nice. Uncanny dodge.
How uncanny.
Your drink's empty. There's no point lifting it up.
Just go for the reps in.
Yeah, that seems it's given me a lot of Ray Stevenson vibes, like when he was in The Accident Man.
So,
You're unconscious.
Doubt it.
that is
He'd have to hit really hard to knock me unconscious with uncanny dodge.
going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Dodgy little bugger! He's going to swing back for you.
You can do it, Bart.
Yeah, But I
Go on, use the bardic inspiration.
I can only do one at a time.
Use the D8.
One uncanny dodge.
You are
can't I?
right.
You do it, and he does this.
Use the D8.
Yeah, the real question is, does he add it to the hit roll?
He can add it to damage if he wants.
So he hits,
Yep.
and he's dealing 30 points of bludgeoning damage. Roll a strength.
Wait, is he
save.
coming straight at me and I'm just going to be about to recover and then a kobold just hits me?
Okay, fair enough.
Well, put it this way, I get -1 on a strength check anyway.
Do it. See if you get in that one, you go through the actual wall.
7.
No, 6.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, -1.
It's just going to manage to catch me right on the side of the head, and I'm just.
-1, my beloved. So,
I think I want to just fly across the room and land at the feet of the orcs.
okay, that is not quite.
Damn it.
So, as you are engulfed, you fly through the air, clean, plain sailing.
That's definitely a chip.
Straight.
Rengoku is just sitting up. What's going on?
I'm going to land on you.
Mate, that's
You fly over his head. Your little tail, your kobold tail, in the face. This, slowing the lower half of your body, catapults you forwards and down onto the other side of the table.
Okay. Is there anybody there?
There are 3 dwarves around the table.
Okay. As I drop into unconsciousness, I'm going to look up at them and. Did I make a difference?
Jolly good show! Jolly good show!
But kind of right bangs the hammer on the floor 3 times. Then all of your wounds are healed.
Ooh. That was nice of him.
Do it again. Do it again.
He then proceeds to walk back behind the bar.
Ringo.
No one's died here because I insured it. Puts that back.
I'll get up. I'm going to walk to the bar and go,
Same.
good fight. Shake his hand and then take out a gold note. That's yours.
So he shakes your hand, and it feels like you're being used as a bludgeoning weapon.
How much damage do I take?
No.
Same.
But I will give him that gold piece.
It's the same thing. Gold piece, shaking hand and go, be honest. Did we at least get a little bit of your respect?
You're brave and bold, and I'll give you that. But not very wise.
Did we last longer than the others that have fought you?
That was the second quickest bout of my career.
I tell you what though, wisdom had nothing to do with it. I knew I was going to lose. I mean, let's face it. No disrespect to your age, but you've made it to this age, you've got that weapon hanging above the bar. It's pretty bloody obvious you earned it. So,
I stole it.
still earned it. Everything I've stolen, I've earned. I stole it the hard way. Good on you, mate. That was fun. There was no wisdom about it. It was all about the fun.
To be fair, I learned something.
That you're squishy and fly.
No, never go into a fight without my hexblade.
Good lesson.
The interesting thing is, though, couldn't you have called it?
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been really sporting.
If you'd have called it, I'd have killed him properly.
And to be
So you
fair,
could have called it.
and to be fair, Magnus, we are men of honour, are we not? We agreed to a fair fight. He was fair enough to give us the rights.
Hang on. Fair fight's one thing, but please don't insult me and call me a man of honour.
Sam wouldn't necessarily have let.
But
Let
it was
go
a
anyway.
fun fight. It was good fun. And it also proved to me that everyone's a nasty little bastard.
I was going to say, like,
At this point, I'm going to call for us to go to our break. When we come back, we will have some alone time with Malkador Sam and Elaborate.
Okay.
And we will fade out